The Schlage Encode Smart Wi-Fi Deadbolt requires a 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network to connect. Most connectivity issues stem from this requirement, as modern routers often prioritize 5 GHz or 6 GHz bands, or use combined networks that the lock cannot access. The 2.4 GHz band provides longer range but slower speeds compared to 5 GHz, which offers faster data but shorter range. The encode cannot connect to 5 GHz networks or guest networks. To resolve connectivity, ensure your router broadcasts a separate 2.4 GHz network. Check router settings to enable this band if it's disabled or combined with 5 GHz. To verify and separate your Wi-Fi bands, first access your router's settings through a web browser. Usually, enter your router's IP address in the browser address bar. Once logged in, look for the Wi-Fi or wireless configuration section in your router's admin panel. In the Wi-Fi settings, ensure your router is set up to broadcast a separate 2.4 GHz network. This band is essential for the Schlage Encode lock. Check that the 2.4 GHz band is enabled and has its own distinct network name, or SSID. If your router combines 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz into one network, you'll need to create a separate 2.4 GHz network. Give the 2.4 GHz network a unique name, or SSID, so you can identify it during setup. Refer to your router's manual for exact steps as they vary by model. If your router has an option to prioritize 5 GHz over 2.4 GHz, disable it to ensure stable 2.4 GHz connectivity. Always consult your router's manual for model-specific guidance. Open the Schlage Home app and follow the instructions to add your lock. When prompted, select your 2.4 GHz network and enter the password carefully. If the lock doesn't appear, force close the app and try again. Ensure your phone is connected to the 2.4 GHz network during setup. Start by logging into your router's admin panel using your browser. Navigate to the router's IP address, typically 192.168.1.1 or similar, and enter the admin username and password. In the router settings, check the Wi-Fi security section. Ensure WPA2 or WPA3 is selected. WPA3 offers the best protection, while WPA2 is widely compatible. Avoid WEP as it's easily cracked and no longer secure. Locate the UPnP settings in your router and make sure it's enabled. Universal Plug and Play allows devices like your smart lock to automatically discover and connect to the network without manual port forwarding. Check the network security settings and ensure MAC address filtering is disabled. This feature can prevent unknown devices from joining your network, including your smart lock, by blocking its unique hardware address. If the lock still won't connect, try resetting its Wi-Fi settings. Press the Schlage button on the lock's keypad 10 times quickly. This will clear the existing Wi-Fi configuration. Then, repeat the setup process in the Schlage Home app. As an alternative, you can try power cycling the lock by removing the batteries for 30 seconds and then reinserting them. If you encounter a Wi-Fi unavailable error, it often means the signal strength is too weak for the Schlage Encode lock to maintain a stable connection. To fix this, try moving your router closer to the lock's location. Alternatively, use a Wi-Fi extender to boost the signal strength in the area where the lock is installed. If the Schlage Home app gets stuck during setup or connection, first check that the app is updated to the latest version available in your App Store. For issues that persist despite trying these fixes, visit the Schlage support forums where other users and experts share solutions. You can also contact Schlage customer service directly for personalized assistance. Finally, remember to verify that your router is compatible with the Schlage Encode and doesn't have known issues with smart home devices. Some routers may require specific settings adjustments for optimal performance. When Wi-Fi fails, the Schlage Encode still functions using its keypad. You can enter pre-programmed access codes to unlock the door. The Schlage Home app can store access codes locally on your phone, allowing offline scheduling and notifications. This is crucial for continued operation during power outages or internet downtime. Ensure you have several backup codes programmed. Schlage has released beta updates that enable Matter protocol integration for their Encode locks. Matter is a new smart home standard that allows devices to work across different ecosystems, like Amazon Alexa, Google Home, and Apple HomeKit, without relying solely on Wi-Fi connectivity. Looking ahead, Schlage's upcoming Encode Pro model is expected to support 5 GHz Wi-Fi networks and faster Z-Wave 3.0 protocol. This future design will overcome the current 2.4 GHz only limitation by enabling automatic band switching for better connectivity in modern home networks. As technology advances, these future options will help avoid connectivity limitations. However, for your current Schlage Encode model, maintaining a stable 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi connection remains essential for reliable operation.